This is the heartbreaking story of Catherine Hogarth, the wife of Charles Dickens. She was born in 1815 into a respectable Scottish family. Her father George was a journalist and music critic who later worked with Dickens. In 1834, Catherine met a young, ambitious and charming Charles Dickens. At the time, Dickens was just starting out in his career as a writer, working as a parliamentary reporter and publishing his early sketches. Catherine and Charles fell in love, and in 1836 they married. Their early marriage seemed happy. Dickens adored Catherine, and together they moved into a modest London home. Catherine supported his growing literary career, entertaining his friends, hosting dinner parties, managing their household. Between 1837 and 1852, Catherine gave birth to 10 children. While she took care of their home and large family, Dickens' career skyrocketed. He became a literary sensation, with works like Oliver Twist and A Christmas Carol. But as Dickens' fame grew, so did his demands on Catherine. She suffered multiple pregnancies, endured physical and emotional exhaustion, and lived under the constant social pressure to be the perfect wife and hostess. By the 1840s, Dickens began complaining privately, and sometimes publicly, that Catherine was not his intellectual equal, and too emotionally weak to be his companion. The most heartbreaking chapter of Catherine's life came in 1857. That year, Dickens met Ellen Terman, an 18-year-old actress nearly 27 years younger than him, and allegedly began an affair. In 1858, after 22 years of marriage, Dickens separated from Catherine, but the way he did was devastating. He publicly humiliated her, spreading claims in the newspapers that she was mentally unstable and incapable of managing their household. He told friends and readers that she was not fit for him, and implied that she was a bad mother. Catherine was forced to leave their family home, while Dickens kept 9 of their 10 children with him. To make matters worse, he gave Catherine a small allowance, and insisted she moved into a separate house, effectively isolating her from society. Catherine, devastated and heartbroken, had little power to fight back in an era when women had few legal rights. She was painted as cold, incompetent, and unstable, even though by all accounts she had been a loving wife and mother. After the separation, Catherine lived quietly away from the spotlight. Despite Dickens' harsh treatment, Catherine never publicly attacked him. She preserved her dignity, though she suffered greatly from the separation and estrangement from her children. In her final years, Catherine struggled with declining health, but before her death in 1879, she entrusted one of her rings and a deeply emotional letter to her daughter. In it, she asked for the world to remember this simple truth. It said, "I want to tell you that I bless your father, as I always have. I have always loved him dearly, and I shall never cease to love him. Though we have been separated for so many years, I forgive him all he has done, and I pray God to bless him. I wish you, my dear Katie, to give him this message from me when I am gone." Even after everything, the betrayal, the humiliation, the loneliness, she still professed a love for the man that had broken her heart. So rest in peace. You will be remembered.